Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever it is that you're joining us from. Thank you for joining me. This is Meditate with Me. My name is Kareem, and it's my pleasure to be here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the purpose of these videos are number one, to keep myself accountable with my own meditation practice, making sure that I'm getting up in the morning and getting my practice in so that I can ground myself and be rooted in a firm place of emotional and mental stability so that I can carry forward my day and achieve all the things that I want to. And it starts with calibrating my system, making sure that my central nervous system is relaxed, my mind is focused, and I'm clear on how I want to feel and what it is that I want to feel, because it's those feelings that really get us to where we want to go. And the second reason is to provide some accountability and guidance for anyone who else needs some of that in their meditation practice, needs that in their life. So, the reason why we meditate, the reason why we focus our mind or clear our mind is because we have been, since the moment we were born, even before we were born, preconditioned with the thoughts and beliefs of others. Everything that you see was once just an idea, it was once just a thought, and then it was believed more and more. And then eventually it became materially real, physically real. And I say before you were born because things happened just like that to your parents and their parents and their parents. And those things were imbued in you genetically and in the world around you, in things such as religions, governments, nations, philosophies, theologies. All those things have a consciousness that still exists in the world and is affecting every single person in so much as they allow it. And by allowing it, it is whether or not you have control of your own mind. If you have control of what is allowed to go through your mind as your thoughts. And so you may have been a child and someone said something to you that really affected you, and maybe you don't even remember it now, or you don't remember it, right? You've blocked it out. A lot of traumas that happen to us in our life, we block out, we hide them away, we shutter them, and those get shuttered into the closet of the subconscious. And in that subconscious, we have little monsters running around, wreaking havoc on us, wreaking havoc on our conscious efforts to try to become the person we know we are truly inside, become what we want to achieve it, to have all of our expended energy, which we do constantly, trying to get us somewhere, to achieve something, accomplish something, and all for it to be in vain or futile, because the subconscious mind is the programming through which everything that we do runs. So if we're constantly acting in a certain way, consciously making all these efforts, but our subconscious mind is not aligned to that, we're not going to get there. We want to um, be our highest self. We want to go to the gym every day. We want to have wealth and abundance in our life. But our subconscious programming, right, has this memory in it from when Sally in the third grade said, "You're ugly. You're not good enough." Or your mother told you that someone like you isn't supposed to be successful. All of these kinds of things, or people where you're from aren't supposed to make it to that and do that. Those things are in there, little monsters running around, whether you like it or not, whether you uh, accept it or not, whether you're aware of it or not. And by being here right now in this moment, in this session, if you're not aware of it, you're starting to become aware of it. You're starting to know that there's something that you need to really shift. And so I thank you for being here. And while I'm thinking, I'd love to ask if you could like this video, if you could share and subscribe, hit the notification button to know when I'm going live so that other people can reach here and join us. And that way the algorithm will get us to them. So that's why we meditate. Now, how do we meditate? Well, first, we remove the obstacle of the body. By doing so, we have a comfortable seated position in which the body doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel discomfort, and we are able to forget it. And the best way to do that is to have a seated cross-legged position, either on a cushion or on a couch on a cushion. And this is because you're elevating the seat, the tailbone, and the hips higher than the ankles. That alleviates pressure on the ankles, alleviates pressure on the knees and the hips, lower back. Shoulders rolled back, elbows like anchors, and the hands resting on the knees, either palms facing up or palms facing down. I find palm facing up to allow for a bigger expansion in the chest and for your arms to be relaxed, like this, kind of tense in the elbows. Palms facing up, rolled open, chin slightly forward, tucking your tailbone under, and that'll allow for your spine to be straight and your head floating as if being pulled by a golden string. Now, this removes the obstacle of the body feeling pain. And when the body's feeling pain, then your subconscious mind starts to impress more and more of that pain or that discomfort or an itch or something, not allowing you to have a relaxed meditation practice. Because you see, the subconscious mind knows that you're trying to affect it. It knows it's like you're trying to hack in and it's putting up a firewall. It doesn't want you to make that change because it's comfortable where you are. It doesn't want to go through the discomfort of change, even if that change is beneficial to you. So you have to outsmart it. So we remove the obstacle of the body. We also have ourselves in a comfortable, quiet place dedicated for meditation practice. And sometimes once you are able to meditate, even for just a few minutes, you can do it anywhere. But the easiest way is to have a dedicated space for that. While we meditate, we want to be like a person sitting along the bank of a river, carelessly watching the boats go by, indifferent to their color, their size, their shape, just watching and observing them. And those boats are your thoughts. So when the thoughts pass through the mind, we don't want to attach to them. Because if we attach to them, they pull us in. They affect us emotionally. Most often, they affect us negatively emotionally. Unless you're there thinking of nice things, then you're expending an effort to actually think about that thing. And then it's taking your attention, right? So now you're no longer meditating, you're concentrating on something. Concentration and meditation are two different things. One leads to the other. The ability to concentrate leads to the ability to meditate, okay? That's why usually when you have an audio or something like that, you're listening to a guided meditation, those are actually forms of concentration. And a lot of people have difficulty concentrating, which is why they can't meditate. So we'll get into that some other time. But the act of meditation is when you become what you're focusing on. And what we're trying to focus on here is nothingness. You can't really focus on nothingness because then you're focusing on something. So it is to be completely detached and indifferent from all things and to just be. When your awareness settles, not just in this you, the outside you, or the one that's right here that's always thinking, oh, I have to go to the supermarket, I have to do this. But you know there's also another voice in there that's like, why do we always have to go to the supermarket? What are we doing out here? There's another thought. And then behind that one is the I am, the one that is always aware. And that's where we want to be seated in our presence, in our mind, in that I am, all the way back, detached from all of these layers, just being. So, a very good way to try to get to there is to relax the body through breathing exercises. Now we're doing a very quick and simple one here. It's known as a 3-part breath. And first, we breathe in about 80% into our belly, expanding our belly, pushing the diaphragm down, which allows to expand the lung capacity. Then we pull in another 15% into our chest area. And then we pull in that last 5% of that one breath into the upper collarbone area. We hold for about a second or so, and then exhale through the nose. All the breathing is done through the nose as we exhale slowly. And it looks like this. So it's inhaling in 3 different parts. Same breath, holding, and then exhaling. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. Let's take one full breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. This exercise is all done through the nose. Let's begin our first round. Breathe in through the nose to the belly. Chest. Sip it in. Hold. Exhale. And you can allow your eyes to close now if they haven't already. Second round, belly. Chest. Sip it in. Hold. Exhale. Last round. Inhale to the belly. Chest. Sip. Hold. Exhale. And relax into the body, just breathing itself effortlessly. And while we meditate, if you do find yourself attaching to some thought, getting stuck on it, just focus on your breath for a few rounds, just a couple breaths in and out, and then release that as well. As we meditate now, we will listen to a light music with gentle nature sounds. And if you do need to see yourself in something, maybe you see yourself in a forest, in the jungle, next to a lagoon, sitting on a smooth rock. And with the eyes still closed, begin to slowly come back to the body with the breath, taking a deeper inhale and full exhale. This moment now is a perfect opportunity to recite your daily mantras, your affirmations, review your goals, see yourself at the end of your day, looking back on how you were, how you acted, how you felt. The channel between the subconscious and conscious mind is now open, and this is the time to imprint it with the feelings and the thoughts you want to have. This is time for that reprogramming. Remember that you are the walking, talking, living, breathing, physical manifestation of this universe. It's built for you, by you, of you, so that you could experience yourself. All of the abundance of the world, all the beauty and the glory is for you. It is your birthright. By getting clear in your mind, you're able to walk towards that birthright. It's waiting for you. It is yours already. Remember that every person you meet throughout your day is just another reflection of yourself looking back at you. Be sure to be kind to yourself. Be sure to be generous to that self in them. If you've enjoyed this practice today, I'd appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to know when we go live, post a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know also if you don't like it. Hey, let me know that too. Got more videos coming up soon. I appreciate you being here. I'm grateful for you to show up for yourself, to show up here with me, to meditate with me. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until Monday morning, I am wishing you a beautiful, blessed day, a fabulous weekend. Continue to shine bright and be that beautiful light in the world. Share it with others. Take care.